It is officially holiday crunch time, and these last few weeks before Christmas, especially for our family, can get super nuts. Sometimes you just need a quick crowd-pleasing recipe to take to a party. Sometimes you need an entertaining game to keep your guests engaged, or sometimes you need a quick and easy gift for that person you inevitably forgot on your list. Have no fear, I've got you covered in all of those areas today. Quick and easy things to help take the stress out of your holidays so you can just sit back and enjoy. You're watching Whiskey and Whit. My name is Whitney, and I'm so thankful you're here along for the ride on these quick last-minute ideas. If you're not already a craft buddy DIYing with me every week, be sure to hit subscribe down below before you leave today so you don't miss any future DIYs here on the channel. 2024 is going to be full of so many projects, and I want you to come along as part of the Craft Buddy crew. Hit subscribe to join us, and you can also scan this QR code to sign up to get an email every time I post a video so you won't miss them.
This first one, like many of the options in this video, could be a gift or a dish to pass at a party. We're going to grab some of these Snaps pretzels. They are the little square ones, and you're going to lay them out on a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Now you can choose your own adventure here with Rolos or Hershey Kisses. I like them both. The Rolos are great to make turtles with pecans, and the Kisses are great if you're not a caramel fan. Whatever you choose, unwrap them and add them to the top right in the center of your squares. They're going to look like this, and then you're going to pop them in a 325-degree oven for 2 minutes. That's right, only 2 minutes. We want them to just get shiny so that they're melty enough that we can take these little pecan pieces and push them in the top. This is a great thing you can do with kids as well because the chocolate doesn't get hot enough to hurt them. It just gets hot enough to melt them. I also like to add M&Ms to the Hershey Kiss ones, and then you can put them on a plate or put the whole baking sheet into your fridge to have them set up. Now for all of the treats that we're making in this video, I created some fun, easy gift tags that you can just print out. I just printed mine on some craft paper cardstock, cut them out with this, and then I use my handy dandy little Fiskars tool to create the beautiful uniform curved edges. I got this on Amazon. I will link it down below. It's great for making tags. You just cut them out, do the corners, and then I was able to package up all of my treats to gift. These zipper bags came from Hobby Lobby. They were only a couple bucks, and I like that they actually seal. And then on the handle, I added a tag. I always like to include a tag with homemade treats with the ingredients and also a rough expiration date. It just really helps when you gift it to people that aren't going to feel comfortable asking you about that after the fact. These are so fun and festive. They're also dangerous, so if you make some for your house, be sure to just watch out because once you eat one, you're not going to want to stop. If you're doing any type of activity leading up to the holidays that you're going to make a mess, grab some cheap wrapping paper from Dollar Tree because all you have to do is lay that out on your island, your table, your workspace, and it's going to act like a tablecloth. Dollar Tree tablecloths are $1.25 for one of them, but you can get a much larger surface area by buying a $1.25 thing of wrapping paper, and if you spill an activity or you're baking on it, all you have to do is crinkle it up and throw it away. Here's a quick tip for displaying your napkins at your party. I love these. I got them from Oriental Trading, and I went through, took my fist, and put my knuckles on the top one. You just twist it, and that is going to allow them to spiral so pretty like this. I do this because my mom has been doing this my whole life. I saw her do it, and now I do it. So let me know down below, what do you do when holiday entertaining that you saw your mom do, and now it's just an unconscious practice? This next one was a Craft Buddy favorite from my Dollar Tree hacks video from last week, so I wanted to share it again in case you missed it. You're going to grab one of these treat trays from Dollar Tree, and I saw my friend Natalie at Fern and Maple Style do this. She's got really cute ideas, so be sure to check her out. All you need to do is fill it with some filler. I got this from Target, a gift card, and some other little trinkets like candies. These came from Meyer, a little lip gloss, and then to seal it, you just cut a piece of cellophane, use some hot glue, and seal it yourself. It's going to hold tight, but then it's going to be easy for the gift recipient to get it out. I really like these teacher bracelets as well. I made these in my gifts video, so if you're looking for additional last minute gifts you can DIY, be sure to check that out. I will link both down in the description for you. This is so quick and easy, fun and festive. It's great to crank out for a lot of different teachers or coaches. This would also be cute for bus drivers, delivery drivers, anybody you want to hand find a small gift to but look like you tried really hard and thought of them. I love spending quality time with family, and this game is going to be so fun this holiday. From Dollar Tree, I grabbed a spatula as well as a container like this one, and then also a variety of sizes of bows. You could definitely shop your house for this, so if you have this, don't go out and buy new, just use it. But I want to show you could do it totally Dollar Tree, and I did a variety of different sizes to make it a little bit harder. I unwrapped all of the bows, I placed them out on a surface. I'm using my island, but you could use a kitchen table, a coffee table. You're going to blindfold the person that's playing, give them the spatula, and give them 30 seconds to a minute, whatever you want to do, and tell them they have to try to get as many into the container. Whoever gets the most wins. Now let me tell you, this is going to be so funny because it was way harder than it looked, and my mom watching me film thought it was hilarious.
There's more on the floor. There is in my basket. Oh, I'm gonna have to train for this for Christmas.
I find myself gifting sugar scrubs every year because they are such a great reminder to treat yourself, and they're so easy to make. I do 1 part sugar to 2 parts coconut oil, so I did a half cup of brown sugar to 1 full cup of coconut oil. I got both of these at Aldi, so super affordable. I mix it up with a fork, and then I switch to a spatula just to make sure everything's combined. And then once it is, you can add essential oil if you want, but the brown sugar and the coconut oil smell heavenly already. You just want to make sure the essential oil is appropriate for skin contact, so check the packaging. Then I put it in this cute little spice jar that I found at IKEA, added a tag. Again, that'll be over on my blog for you to download. I think this is such a thoughtful gift, and it's a great way to remind your loved ones to take care of themselves this holiday season. I know I'm always asking you guys to pick a favorite in my videos, but today I'm going to tell you this is one of my favorites from this video. It is a ranch seasoning mix made with buttermilk powder, salt, pepper, dried chives, dill weed, onion powder, garlic powder, and dried parsley. Now don't worry, I will link the recipe from the blog I got it from down below. The person shared it on TikTok, and I thought, I live in the Midwest, this would be a perfect gift to make some homemade ranch seasoning. You could put it on a ton of different things, and I will show you some different ideas for it. You just mix all the ingredients together, whisk them up, and then I created a funnel with some parchment paper because I didn't have one the right size. I took my little scoop, filled it up, and I only did a half batch, but it filled up 3 of these containers, which is perfect because that's how many I needed. I finished it off again with those tags. It's got information on the ingredients, especially with this type of thing. I just want to make sure if there's allergies or anything, folks know. And also I gave them ideas on the tag on how to use it, as well as a recipe for my favorite like restaurant style ranch seasoning that I will show you what it looks like and how it comes together in a second. It is so good. Something else you can do with the seasoning that is a little unexpected is make some ranch seasoned nuts. So you're going to spray your assorted nuts, you can do whatever kind you want, with some olive oil. You could also use olive oil spray, and then I am using about a half teaspoon of the flavoring. You can use as much or as little as you want based on flavor. Put it on to a baking sheet and then bake it at 325 degrees for 15 minutes total. I like to take it out every 5 minutes or so and shake it so they don't burn. And then you can throw them in a tin, and these things taste so good. They're a little smoky, they're a little ranch. Love it. You could also do it with some brown sugar. If you want to go that route, I would just do butter and brown sugar versus the olive oil. But these are such a fun gift, and also it would be great to gift the nuts along with the ranch seasoning so they can try it and then also make what they want with it. Another huge Craft Buddy favorite from my last video were these fun pennants, and they are great to spice up literally any gift. They are so easy to make. You just print them out. I use cardstock. You can scan this QR code to head to the blog post for that hacks video. You can see that video as well as get these files. And I just used some Dollar Tree bamboo skewers and some hot glue to hook the little piece around the back. You can add some ribbon, and all I like to do with the bamboo skewers is just trim off the sharp edges just because I don't want that poking anybody, even if it's inside the flag. Then one of my favorite gift things, which I am using this for hostess gifts for parties we are headed to coming up, I'm taking some of this elf pancake mix I have seen at so many different stores, as well as this really cute Mrs. Butterworth's elf syrup. I just tied it together with some ribbon, added the pennant that says there's room for on the nice list, and it is cute, thoughtful, and the hostesses I'm gifting them to have kiddos, so it will be a fun little family activity for them to do together. On Christmas Day, we host family at our house, and I did this last year, and it was a huge hit. When you're getting the food together, especially if you're eating like afternoon off times, this dip board is perfect. Let's start with my favorite dip of all of them, this loaded baked potato dip. In a crock pot, you're going to combine 1 block of cream cheese, 16 ounces of sour cream, about 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, I kind of just play it by ear, 1 pouch of bacon bits, and some dried chives. I combine everything in there. Literally, it's as easy as dump and go. And I like the dried chives just because they are easy. You don't have to do any chopping, but you could also use fresh chives, and you can also make fresh bacon and chop that up if you want to do that as well. I put this little guy on high because there's only high and low settings, but if you've got a crock pot with a medium setting, you can do that as well. You're going to mix it up as it starts to melt, and then you know it's ready when it is all combined and a little steamy like this. I like to serve it up with just some Wavy Lay's or Ruffles potato chips. You need something with a little oomph because it is a hearty dip, but I get asked to bring this to parties all the time. The next fan favorite that I always get asked to bring to parties is this BLT dip, and I stole this recipe from my mom, so thank you, Mom. She is giving me all of these things to share with you all today. I use a cup of sour cream and a cup of mayo. I use Miracle Whip Light, but you could use whatever mayo that you like, and I mix that up first. Then I'm going to take a tomato and I'm going to cut this like I am making bruschetta. And what I mean by that is I'm going to cut out the center seeds and then dice it up. This makes it so my dip doesn't get watery. If I cut it up and leave the seeds in, it just waters down the dip and it's not as good. So cut the seeds out, then add it to your mixture as well as the packet of bacon bits. Again, with this one, you can do fresh bacon if you'd rather do that, but I'm all about easy over here. Mix it together, add it to a ramekin, and it is ready to be served. I like to give it a couple hours in the fridge for the flavors to combine, but you can serve it right away. Our favorite way to eat this is with some crackers or with some sun chips. Now for the ranch dip that I told you about earlier. It's so easy to do. 1 cup sour cream, 2 tablespoons of that seasoning, or you can use Hidden Valley Ranch if you want, but I promise you this is better. I'm a ranch connoisseur. I love ranch, and this homemade seasoning is just beyond. It's so good. Now to thin it out just a little bit and make it feel restaurant style, we're going to do a splash of milk, mix it in, and then I add some carrots to the dip board in case somebody would like a little bit different of a crunch and not all that salt. Then to put it together, it's super easy. I got this from Aldi. It's like a bowl plate serving platter. I just put the dips in a ramekin and then these cute little trees I got from Target in their kitchen section. Then I'm just going to dump the chips and add the crackers all around the outside, and then people can kind of graze. I just put it in the kitchen and folks can find something that they like. And I also plan to bring this to our Christmas Eve celebration this year. So this has been a win. I'm going to roll with it. When I find something to take to a party that everybody likes, I'm going to bring it to all the parties, and this dip board is it. This next one is so versatile. You could use it for so many different things. You're going to get some powdered donuts. I got the mini Little Debbie's ones, and I stacked 5 across the bottom of a Ziploc bag. This is just the sandwich size. You're going to roll it up, get out all the air, and then I folded down both sides of the Ziploc bag and use some just regular old Scotch tape to hook it all down because I am trying to make it easy so a kid could open it, but also trying to hide that like green strip. Once I stick that down, I'm also going to tape the edges on the top and the bottom so it really looks like a snowman is coming together here. Then in between the top 2 and the bottom 3, I tied on just a little bit of chenille ribbon. You can use ribbon, you can use like cut up old socks, mittens, whatever you have on hand to do this. And then I took some black cardstock and cut out just a simple little hat shape. I did a little tape roll on the back, added it as a hat, and then the last step is to use a marker carefully to add eyes, a mouth, a nose, and some little dots for the buttons. I think these are so cute. It would be great for a little winter party at school. I also think these would be so fun with the tags if you have a kid or a grandkid in sports and they have like a basketball tournament right after Christmas. This is nice because it's not super Christmassy, but it would be cute for breakfast. Everybody gets their own little snowman. I think these are so fun, and I'm keeping them on hand to put on my delivery driver cart when folks come to deliver packages for the holidays. So many uses here. This last one is a hack for these tried and true chocolate covered pretzel rods. I like to do vanilla candy coating, but you can do whatever you feel. And then I also got pretzel rods at the store. I break apart the blocks, put it in a microwave safe container, and microwave it in 30-second increments. Now this hack I saw my friend Melody at Melody in the Making over on Instagram share. And the kicker here is that it is literally a heating pad. I grabbed it from upstairs, covered it in parchment paper, and then put the almond bar candy coating right on the parchment paper. You set it on high, and it's going to keep it warm enough that it's easy to work with, and then you just go ahead and twist the pretzel rod in there. I used to do it in a glass cup, and honestly, this was so much quicker. I did the entire bag in under 5 minutes. You don't want to watch that for 5 straight minutes, but even with the sprinkles, it was all in under 10 minutes. They don't take very long to harden, and the cleanup is a breeze. You just take the sheet of parchment paper and pitch it. It doesn't get much easier than that. These are such a crowd pleaser. These are great for neighbor gifts, teacher gifts. If you have to take something to a hospitality room, these are definitely a winner. And the sprinkles, super quick and easy, came from Target. You just put it on before they harden. Bada bing, bada boom, festive touch.
I hope this video gave you some ideas to relieve your stress in this holiday crunch time. We're almost there, and also this is your reminder to take a step back and breathe. So just step back, breathe, enjoy, and remember the holidays are just all about who you spend it with. So it's not about the material things, it's all about the people around you. And I'm so thankful for my craft buddies who have been with me for whether it be a week, a couple minutes because you just hit subscribe, or since I started this channel. I am so thankful, and you guys are such a great gift that I am thankful for this holiday season. Now let me know down in the comments what you are planning to do for the holidays. Do you have any fun plans, or is there just a side dish, food, treat, etc. that you're looking forward to enjoying with your family this holiday season? I'm sending you a big hug and a huge Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate this holiday season, I'm thankful for you, and I hope you have a magical season. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks for my next video, because I'm taking some much needed time off to enjoy with my family because I got to practice what I preach. And I'll catch you in the next one.